content are you? Is happiness as same as contentment? Or more likely, contentment consists of the element of happiness, mindfully. This is Deepika Steko. How's everyone doing? We are today delving into the subject of finding out whether the contentment is the same as happiness. Not really. One could be happy but may not be content. The contentment follows with spirituality, or some are born naturally with it, or develops as life goes. So when somebody is not content with their life, it means they want to compare themselves with others. And also, for example, some are not content with one house or two. Same applies to cars they want to own. If you're content, this may not be the scenario. Unless bought a car for a family member or friend, that's a different story. So how do you gain contentment? As mentioned before, it happens with awakening of inner spirituality, or with aging wisdom, or born naturally with that emotion of content easily. When you become spiritual and your desires or cravings diminish to a level of contentment, and you are no longer in competition with anyone, wanting to outdo the Joneses, as they say. You just want to live your life peacefully and be happy with contentment and the life you lead. Some even relinquish the luxuries and become content with simplicity or simple lifestyle. It doesn't mean that you give up totally and become a hermit. You just want to live the way you have lived before, or just be happy with things that you like or you want to have, or and not crave for more and more, or to be indulged. When I sold my car, actually I felt a release. I had no desire to seek for another vehicle. Now that we have many modes of convenient app driving with Uber and Lyft, the hassle with especially driving on the roads today, it's totally rewarding to be driven without the troublesome of being scammed by car dealers or insurance companies, and also it's more safer to have somebody else drive you. It doesn't mean that you're not subject to total totally be free of safety, but is less riskier. In other words, I felt an awakening actually at this point, and I desired simple lifestyle was really leering to me. I may have grown up in a big house when my parents owned it, but actually I have a paranoia about living in big houses. And that's the kind of contentment I have with simple lifestyle, or living with simplicity. It doesn't mean that I don't enjoy a nice morning of classical music when I wake up and after I meditate, while I have breakfast, or have dinner music at dinner time. There are so many ways to entertain you and enjoy your company with your partner or by yourself even. When one is content, not much needed to be satisfied. And also it leads to lesser disappointments. If you can't have something, you are stressed and constant shopping to upkeep your happiness. This is not contentment. As I mentioned to you at the beginning of my podcast, so happiness is not contentment. People are happy when they shop for more and more goods and want to have more cars, more houses. So that's not contentment at all. That's just very unsettling mind would want to have that kind of desires and indulgences. I hope you find your contentment. Have a contented weekend, and hopefully you start reflecting on yourself. How content are you with things you have, with people you want to hang out with, and so forth. May you be well and happy. I am signing off. Once again, this is Deepika Steko. Bye for now.